Welcome to another Two Drunk Bros. And on tonight's episode, we have a special guest, Oli the Broda. That's all you're going to get, because I'm not telling anybody else's last name. And Troy the Ruthless Rutledge, my bro, and myself, Cody King Osborne. On tonight's episode, we will be discussing who the fuck knows where this is going to go. I'm just kidding. We're going to try to focus on G.I. Joe mainly, but then we're going to dabble into cartoons that we grew up with that we really enjoyed Saturday morning style, not like these new generation have on Netflix and Hulu where they can watch whatever they want. When we had to watch it week by week to get a new episode.
Yeah.
So we're going to dabble into that. Before we start our episode, as always, we will grab your axes, boys. We will chug a beer. Ah! He squirted all over me again.
Yep. Ah! Fuck.
Hold on.
It's ironic that we're talking about Joe.
As per ritual, I must wipe off my computer.
I just pierced open a Star Spangled Banner Budweiser and it shot Cobra Commander in the face.
Yeah, I can see it on the wall.
Cobra!
Dude, I do not know what it is about these jalapeno ales. No matter how gentle I try to stab them with my axe, it fucking explodes. It's on the ceiling above me.
Yeah, I got some ceiling squirtage too. I guess.
Yeah. Hey, before we begin, also, if you're a follower of this show, I'd like to introduce a new member to the team. Okay, he's gonna bring a lot of joy, a lot of drinking. This guy's been around. He's been here. He's always been there for me and Troy. It's Beercules, little guy behind me. Check him out, Beercules. He's here to drink and party, baby. He gets naked.
Is he old enough? He looks a little short.
Dude, whoa, dude. Whoa.
Just saying.
Whoa, dude, he's a small person.
Don't body shame.
Dude, you know why he's behind me and he's silent? Because he's my fucking bodyguard, bro.
Oh, that's why he looks small. He's way in the back there.
But look at his arms.
Perspective thing.
He's got full-length arms, bro. That dude can fucking throw down.
I mean, I wouldn't fight him.
Guaranteed. He'll bite you, too, dude. He's a fucking biter. Oh, for sure.
I was unaware that the Wachuchus are biters.
Oh, he's got long toenails, too, bro. He'll fucking get you. He'll cobra bite you with his toenails.
Give me a troll spot.
Cobra bites. G.I. Joe, am I right?
Oh, nice.
Raptor kick me out of existence, or
right? Like an emu.
Cobra!
G.I. Joe is the name of the top secret military group funded by America.
And now you
Whose
know.
mission
Because
is to fight Cobra in the land, sea, and air.
Half the battle.
And by the way, there is nobody in G.I. Joe named G.I. Joe. It bugs the shit out of me when people are like, oh, is that G.I. Joe? What, that one individual? No, that's a member. G.I. Joe's the group, okay?
well, it wouldn't be a secret organization if they didn't hide the name.
Right? And they've all got, aliases. I mean, you got Lady Hawk, Sergeant Slaughter, who was a wrestler.
There you go.
Yep. I remember Sergeant Slaughter.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
We'll get to that episode later.
You got Duke, which that might be his real name, so it didn't really help him any.
Snake Eyes.
Snake Eyes, which they got the new movie coming out.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Which looks like it might be the first good G.I. Joe live-action fucking movie.
Don't you dare tear down Channing Tatum. Whatever the hell his goddamn name is.
Okay, Magic Mike can go suck a dick, okay? That G.I. Joe movie was terrible. I was so excited. I went to theaters. I watched it. And, so besides it being complete trash, in that movie, G.I. Joe, The Rise of Cobra, they had those super soldiers that Cobra made.
Mm-hmm.
And they talk about how they don't feel pain. They don't feel fear. The guy sticks his arm in the container with the Cobra and it bites him. He doesn't even flinch and shit, Well, there's a scene a little later where one of those super soldiers that doesn't feel pain or fear gets knocked off a bridge and he screams the whole way down. And I was like, somebody didn't take all their shots.
Somebody didn't take acting class.
That was supposed to be
All right,
like
so I'm going to fall, but I don't feel fear. So I just fall. Now scream for dramatic effect, but I don't feel fear. Why the fuck would I scream? You know?
Same concept as a slide. You're just going, wee, just more loud and manlike.
I'm sure that's what he meant.
Yeah, no, it wasn't very manlike.
He was going,
Having fun!
Catch me, Billy!
Dude, I was not a big G.I. Joe fan. Of course, I was a big G.I. Joe toy fan, which every kid,
Right.
when we were growing up, was. You didn't have to watch the show to just love G.I. Joe toys. The one G.I. Joe movie that I fucking obsessed about really young was the one where they were on another planet and they were all riding dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Dude, the Cobra Commander were riding dinosaurs. The G.I. Joe harnessed the dinosaurs. They were all riding dinosaurs. Because I was a huge dinosaur kid. You know, Jurassic Park was my jam. So that was the one that captivated me. And that was the one where I learned, like, everything about the Cobra Commander because it showed Cobra Commander in the Cobra headquarters with the fucking I don't even know the lead guy's name. He just wears a giant golden cobra around his head.
Yeah, just has that big cobra head.
King Cobra, yeah. And Cobra Commander's voice always resonated with me. Cobra! He sounded like he had smoked for 40 years, dude. Like, like he was drinking whiskey and chain smoking cigarettes before he put his mask on. Like, I love that. Like, his mom was like, "You're doing great. It's like butter. Look at my boy. He's running the Cobras. Oh, it's like butter."
Oh, velvet.
Thanks, Mom.
Dude, I love it so fucking much. Every time I walk by my Cobra Commander, I just go, Cobra!
I would too, dude.
Like every time I do that.
4 o'clock.
I almost bought a Shadow Storm the other day. But
dude, I swear, he was the most stressed out character of that entire series.
right.
And, dude, when he would scream Cobra, it was like in utter distress. Cobra! Like he couldn't take it anymore. Like
I got it out of my plate.
Like when your mom just loses her shit and yells at you, that was his go-to to call his army. I'm so sick of it, Cobra! I'm surprised he didn't throw his hands up like this.
Oh.
Do you think maybe it's because he couldn't find the mic in his helmet, and so he'd been talking for like 35 minutes and figured out it wasn't
Nobody
working,
heard him.
so he just turned it on when he was screaming mid-sentence?
Dude, one of my favorite memes was Cobra Commander playing poker, and he was wondering why he kept losing. You could see the reflection of the cards on his face shield. He's like, why do I keep losing?
That's totally legit. Troy, take it easy. Takarese.
It's that new Jameson. It's so
I know,
fucking
you think,
smooth.
you think just because you're not coming down here next weekend, you can just drink all the Jamie?
You and me both know I'm going to buy more Jamie.
Jamie had a gun, dude, and I wanted it put in my mouth.
Ollie, have you tried the new Jameson?
The cold brew? I have
Yeah.
not.
It's pretty good. I also just got done drinking the rest of
Hey, hold on,
their
by the way,
distiller brand.
By the
which
way.
was great.
I can't read that label. And the fact that Oli already knew what the new Jameson was, kudos, Ole. Kudos, buddy.
I'm
Well,
aware
they
of
advertise
some
on
things.
Facebook.
He's a closet drinker. He's a closet drinker. We all know that.
Yeah, closet's right there.
That's where
Right.
he
Finally, That's exactly where he is. Everyone's got a Jack Shack in their house.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a dual-purpose closet, but
Welcome
Yeah.
to mine.
is that why it's all white in there?
Oh yeah. Well, I put on my fucking Viking cape and I grab my axe and I Agatha.
I mean, who hasn't done that?
No, that's 100% true.
Yeah, no, definitely.
I do have to say, though, it is great privilege and an honor to finally meet the great Kiefer Sutherland. I never thought I'd have this opportunity.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Oli.
if you want, I can sign autographs after the show.
Damn it. I was going to say something, Broda, but I'm glad you brought it up. He looks great. He does. He looks great.
He hasn't aged a day, just like he did in the Cowboy Way. I mean, it's
Oh, my God. You
kind
look
of
great.
spooky.
You do.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Woody Harrelson, what's he like? Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was there
He's
another
a dick.
Dylan McDermott?
Smallest
Wasn't
dick
he?
I've ever seen on a man.
You had to know this was coming, Troy.
Yeah, I knew.
Hey, I didn't set this shit up, okay?
No. Only in one of our episodes, he actually puts up a clip of Kiefer Sutherland from Lost Boys crying when I got upset.
When he's impaled on the antlers.
That's called good editing.
Yeah. Like, I'm pissed. I'm upset in the video, and all of a sudden I'm watching it, and there's this little clip, and I was like, motherfucker! Son of a bitch!
That's why I stopped editing, Troy. I couldn't contain myself, dude. I'm an addict.
Got him.
Ugh, fuck. And see, the worst one was I didn't even think I really looked that much like Kiefer Sutherland until you showed me that video, the poster from that one video.
District 99,
Yeah,
the
I was like, fuck,
1999 movie. Kiefer Sutherland, Broda, you got to look it up. It's Kiefer Sutherland who looks exactly like Troy does right now.
Huh.
I'm pretty sure it's called District 99.
it is. Well, not exactly like me. He doesn't have a beard.
No, he has a mustache though, but his hair,
Yeah.
everything is basically identical.
Yeah.
Like the time that Mikey showed me a picture of Justin Timberlake, and I was like, you don't look like Justin Timberlake. And then I was like, you look exactly like Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, there's a guy I work with that looks like the white version of Kyler Murray. It's kind of scary, but it's
Dude,
hilarious.
Dude, I've been.
Dude, I shit you know, there's a guy I work with who looks like Hagrid. I mean, size and everything. Beard comes out to here. 6'7" at least, 300 and something pounds.
When did Biggie move to Missouri?
Right? Dude, he drives a S10. He drives a Chevy S10.
Like bottomed out, or
Yeah, dude, he drove by in the parking lot, and all I saw was beard and forehead.
look like a dwarf riding around
He
in a
doesn't
lowrider.
even
or
got to
what?
put his visor down
Right.
to block the sun.
Dude, and the thing
Stand
is,
up a
he
little
just walks around the building. Like he's a union rep, so he just walks around the building talking to all the new people. He's like, you're a union member now. Like, oh shit, okay, cool.
You're a union member, Harry. Oh.
Yeah, a union member.
Does he bring him cake?
Let's go down to Diagon Alley so you can pay your dues.
Did you bring the owl?
You see any Dobbies in this facility, remove them immediately.
Right,
If he's got socks, take them.
right. There's no freedom in the union.
There's no safety toes in those socks. They got to go.
Right?
Jesus. That fucking guy works way too hard. He can't be free.
No. Now, you get in trouble if you work too hard in the union.
Oli, I got to ask you, that picture that you sent me, that self-portrait of clearly me,
Oh, yeah, the Viking
you know what I'm
one?
talking about? What is that from?
I couldn't tell you. Wife found it on Pinterest and sent it to me.
I thought you said it was from some video game.
No.
Like Baldur's
Actually,
Gate
it's
or
your profile picture on my phone, so that's what I see when you call me. But
Oh yeah, dude, I still have that on my phone, and I searched Baldur's Gate, all sorts of different things because I thought you said when you first sent it to me, oh, that's a picture of somebody on Baldur's Gate, dude. I seriously want to get the full picture of that and get it framed and put it up in my house because that is who needs a personal painting done of themselves when somebody's already done it for you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
it
it
is.
looked just like you. It was
It's-
creepy. I thought it was an
scary.
app.
Dude, people, I thought it was an app. I was like, Oli, where'd you get that picture? How'd you do that? And he's like, it's a real painting somebody did. I'm like, oh my God, this is me.
have you looked out your windows recently? Are they sitting in your bushes?
Dude, they might
Right?
be. They've been taking pictures of me at stoplights. I'm telling you.
Man, those Paint Your Life ads have been really intrusive lately.
All right, boys, let's get back on subject. God damn it. Just shut up. Boy, come down there by with you. Yeah. Let's get back on subject now.
So anyway, the G.I. Joe movies were trash. The cartoons were amazing.
Yes.
The toys were great.
Dude, the toys were the best, bro.
Yeah.
There's almost no other toy as a child in the 90s that I wanted more than the sweet-ass new G.I. Joes.
Well, see, back in the late 80s, early 90s, when those cartoons were made, most of them were made just for peddling toys.
Oh, 100%. Dude, Hasbro had a lock.
Like, the toys came out before the shows.
Dude, but the G.I. Joes were
like He-Man. He-Man was the same way.
But the G.I. Joes were coming out with motorcycles, fucking four-wheelers, SUVs, Jeeps. They were coming out with all the fucking dope shit. Like,
yeah, battleships, helicopters.
Yeah, you could throw the guys in there and fucking ride them around. That was what was so addicting about G.I. Joes when I was a kid, because they had the best vehicles that came with them. It wasn't just the G.I. Joes. It was the vehicles that came with them. Because
the G.I. Joes,
you throw your
had the backpacks you could put on them.
You know, you got to go, baby.
Yeah. Well, the G.I. Joes had the backpacks you could put on their toys that had the little noise, you know, like the laser gun noise and the explosion noises. Like, you put these backpacks on your G.I. Joe figures, and they had different buttons for different noises, for, like, you know, like lasers and explosions and pew, 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 pew.
Dude, how old are you?
Did you ever have those, man? Dude, those were the greatest.
Dude.
Dude, I actually had one of those packs, and I used to use it like a fake car alarm when I lived in downtown Springfield out of high school. Like, I'd get out of my little Dodge Coat and be like, beep, beep. And
Dude,
come back.
Funny? You know what's funny? Me and my brother, this is way off topic, but that reminded me of me and my brother Aaron, when we used to go to the park when we were kids, and we used to like climb up the trees at the park, and there'd be kids playing all around us, and me and him would make up a fake language and act like we were speaking in some language nobody else understood, and we'd be laughing and fucking having a great time, and all these kids would just be looking at us like we were making fun of them.
I think I remember you doing that a few times when we played Presidents and Assholes too.
Yeah, because I was drunk.
Your own language.
That's not my own language. That's called speaking in cursive. It is the language of my forefathers.
No, dude, it was like Java speech is how drunk you were.
You like Dags? You like Dags? Yeah, Dags.
You like Dags? Yeah, I like dogs.
I fucking hate pikeys.
Fucking pikeys.
What other cartoons did we grow up with?
Dude, I don't know about you, but I was a huge Silverhawks fan. I don't even know if y'all remember Silverhawks.
I don't.
Partly metal, partly real. Silverhawks are here.
I remember Mighty Max. Did you guys ever watch that?
Mighty Max was the shit. And then they came out with the line of toys that were like Polly Pockets, but for boys.
Yeah, right? The little rock face keys.
Yeah, you open it up. I still have a little rat head that opens up.
Got like Norman and Virgil and shit in it.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Knockoff Skeletor.
I found a fucking toy. Gosh damn.
In your wife's upper drawer.
His upper drawer.
Hold on.
His upper drawer.
Hold on. Have you been reading my blogs again? Dude, I told you.
Dude, it's unlocked.
I told you can't bring that shit up on the podcast, Troy.
My apologies. So anyway, you put one dildo up your ass and all of a sudden...
Hold on. I found a toy when I was doing a home renovation, a fire restoration. I found a toy in the wall that took me straight back to my fucking, like, I swear, like 6 or 7 years old. Used to be able to buy them at McDonald's. Do you guys remember Bobby's World?
Oh, fuck yeah, I remember Bobby's World.
He got the tarantula on him.
Yeah.
Dude.
Big head, tiny body.
Yes. I found a fucking Bobby's World car from McDonald's from like 1994 in a wall.
Okay, see, I want to go back to you finding a toy in a wall.
Dude, when you do fire restorations at old houses, man, you find weird shit.
Like, was the fire set by the child they trapped in the wall to try to signal help?
No, it was set by like a fucking squatter up in a room who had a heater set next to his bed that lit his bed on fire.
Yeah, a squatter or the child that they didn't want the world to see who had Bobby's World toys.
Hey, I may have found it next to a thigh bone, but I found it. When you find bones in walls, you just ignore them.
Right. Fair enough.
Don't need museums showing up and fucking up your build.
That's exactly right. I don't need the fucking cops coming, so I gotta lie to them. Yeah, I got a permit to rebuild this house. Oh, of course. Let me see it. I gotta go to lunch though. See you later.
Right. Yeah, it's in the truck over there. No, the other truck that's not here.
Yeah, it's in my work truck. Yeah, this is my personal truck.
Damn it,
I was running
stole
late.
the van again.
Yeah, it does. My buddy, he's a Mexican. He doesn't speak English. He's got that truck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hard to find. Holy.
So wait, neither one of you guys watched Silverhawks?
No, dude. No.
Dude, that was a great fucking show. Their main villain was a guy named Moonstar, and he rode a giant squid through space.
Whoa. Hold on. What the fuck?
How far back are you watching cartoons, Troy?
Hold on. Hey, we got to pause. We're recording now, boys. We're back.
All right, so like I was saying.
So those commercials. That was something else.
But no, Silverhawks, their main bad guy was a dude named Moonstar. And whenever this giant Moonstar would come into play, it would like penetrate his eye, and he would transform into this big beast-looking bastard. And he rode a giant squid across the galaxy.
No, I don't remember Moonstar.
And like the Silverhawks were partly metal, partly real, because the human body could not withstand a trip to space at that time frame. So they had to become androids. And they had wings, and they shot lasers out of their shoulders and out of the hills of their feet.
So
and their guitar intro, their intro had a badass guitar solo.
That makes it better. So the human body can't withstand space unless you got a metal ankle, and then you're better.
Well, and upper torso, hair.
That's what does it. Hair.
Yeah. And actually there was a couple of twins, and but they had different last names, so I don't know how they were twins.
There's a divorce between the births and a remarriage.
Right. It was Iron Heart and Iron Will, but then one of them, their hearts collapsed during the process, so they had to have a new heart installed, and so their name actually made sense.
So the other
and then
one,
they had a Hawk who was Android 2, and he was a badass, and his name is Tallyhawk, and every intro started with Tallyhawk, and then it would go into the song, which is badass.
So Ironheart's sibling, did they go on to do dog races in Alaska?
Yes. They made a Disney movie about it.
I fucking knew it.
Okay, hold on. Notable mentions on 90s cartoons that I think a lot of children forgot about.
Okay.
Street Sharks.
Fuck yeah, love Street Sharks.
Number
Still
one.
convinced they stole my idea for Moby Lick.
But Jossum has been used in multiple cartoons that I've seen today. That was trademarked by fucking Street Sharks, and they
It was.
stole that
That was
shit.
that was their cowabunga.
That was their cowabunga. Jossum! That was their shit because they were Street Sharks. And Mummy's Alive. God damn it,
Love
Mummy's Alive.
Mummy's Alive.
So fucking good, dude.
All
so
the cool
good.
poses before they got their armor. They just got like a ram arm.
Dude, so good, bro. What about let's throw it back. This isn't a hard throwback, but it will be for like me and Oli. Recess. Great.
Dude, Recess was great.
I wasn't huge on Recess. I remember it, but I didn't watch a lot of it.
Oh, are you
I
kidding
love
me,
it.
dude? Recess was this shit.
I watched more Codename Kids Next Door.
Also good.
What about Darkwing Duck?
Oh yeah,
Dude, let's get
Darkwing
dangerous.
Duck.
Let's
Oh
get
yeah,
dangerous,
Disney's Batman.
baby.
Yeah.
Dude, Darkwing Duck was the Daffy Duck Batman. That's what he
He
was.
was.
He
And
was.
speaking of that, Batman the Animated Series,
What
which
about,
gave birth to Harley Quinn.
Well,
What about Cow and Chicken?
Dude, they were eating booty before anybody.
That was like Toonami.
Yeah. It was like
Cow and
Gen
Chicken.
1 Cartoon Network.
Two Stupid Dogs. Amazing. Way too short.
Squirrel.
Dude, I liked the original Rocko's Modern Life.
I did too. 100%. Rocko's Modern Life. I had no idea he was a sex worker.
Yeah, dude, there was so much shit in that show that was so perverse. Like they had that superhero, like Toast Man, who had the massive nipples.
No, that was Ren and Stimpy.
Ren and Stimpy.
That was Ren and Stimpy when he grabs him. He's like, look into the nipples of the future.
Yeah. Powdered Toast Man, he flew backwards.
Powdered Toast Man. Yeah, dude, that was Ren and Stimpy, baby. That was all day.
Do you guys remember one called Pirates of the Dark Water?
I do. Nobody else remembers that show.
Yeah, the weird monkey fucking bird thing that was addicted to melons. I can't remember what the hell his name was, but I remember he'd go ape shit over those damn melons every time he's on camera.
Pirates
Dude, man, that was such a good show. Fuck. I forgot about that for a minute.
I do not remember that, but it looks a lot like He-Man.
It was a lot like He-Man.
Like a pirate He-Man?
Yeah.
Of course, Johnny.
But the main protagonist, Scrawny Kid, always stayed a scrawny kid.
Of course, Johnny Bravo.
Right, that's how I learned to talk to women.
Which was who created Family Guy?
Seth MacFarlane.
That was the Seth MacFarlane show.
He was Johnny Bravo?
No, he created Johnny Bravo.
Yeah.
That was like one of his very first cartoons. He put
Damn, I didn't know that.
What about Captain Planet?
Dude, he's a hero. Okay,
Hey,
he's going to take pollution down
to zero.
Right.
Yeah, no, I got a Captain Planet story for you. All right, so I'm not sure if you guys know this, but I may or may not have been incarcerated multiple times throughout my life.
I did not know that, Troy. This is all news to me, man.
Yeah, I might have been arrested a time or two.
I'm a Mormon, and I cannot hang out or talk with convicted felons.
This is technically a video conference.
Thank you. Okay, Oli, hey, Broda, this turned into a me and you podcast. Oh, shit,
I'm back. I got money on my books. Answer the phone.
Ain't got enough ramen.
Right? I traded 2 stamps and a Dr. Pepper for this FaceTime.
Damn, bro, you paid high.
Dude, man, stamps are high, man.
I want to know what one of those 23 flavors is.
I would have paid 1 PP touch. That is all.
No, I got to tell you this, man. I was in Natrona County Detention Center. Cody, you know the place.
I'm familiar. I've been there.
You're familiar with the
place. I visited.
But I hit the button for the guard tower. It was like 2 o'clock in the fucking morning. I hit the button for the guard tower, and the guard's like, what? I was like, dude, I can't remember the theme song for Captain Planet, and it's bugging the fuck out of me.
Of course.
He's like, are you serious? I'm like, yes. And he goes, get off the fucking mic. And he goes dead. I was like, oh. And so I'm sitting down on my bunk, and I'm reading a Louis Lamar book, which is in every jail across the country. And then all of a sudden, over the speaker comes, shh, Captain Planet, he's a hero, gonna take pollution down to 0. And I'm like, yeah!
Who remembers the Freakazoid theme song?
Oh, yeah. Freakazoid runs
around
his underwear.
Freakazoid.
I love that. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm flying. You don't know how to fly. Oh, yeah.
Dude, the WB had some of the best cartoons in the 90s. The Animaniacs, Freakazoid, dude, they were nailing it back then, dude.
Nickelodeon had some good ones, too.
They did.
I don't know if you remember Kablam.
Of course I remember Kablam. Fucking Scuba Steve. You had, dude, there were so many. Dude, Kablam was the shit. It was
the Action Heroes.
I think that Kablam
dude, I love the
was
Action
the
Heroes.
first, where they manipulate, it was almost claymation, but with dolls. I think that was the first show they ever did like that.
Oh yeah, Prometheus and Bob. I used to fucking love that one. Alien and the Caveman.
Dude, nobody understands my Prometheus and Bob references. Nobody.
I love Prometheus and Bob.
Pisses me off, dude. Prometheus and Bob was one of the best 2-minute claymations they've ever made on the planet. an alien trying to show a fucking caveman how to do everything. This is how you start a fire. And then the caveman lights the alien on fire. Like, dude, it was the greatest 2-minute show. It was like TikToks now. It was like a TikTok cartoon. Like,
By the way, I'm on TikTok. Follow me.
You get 2 minutes of straight joy, and it was amazing, dude.
Dude, okay, going way back.
Always ended with the camera falling over.
Right, going way back. Thundercats was the shit.
Dude, Thundercats?
Yeah, Thundercats is good.
Yeah.
Dude, because a lot of those ones from the late 80s and early 90s had bad-ass intros. Dude, I cannot hear Thundercats without getting pumped.
Dude, when you're a kid, that was the whole.
So you got your Saturday going.
Intro.
Right? Thunder.
Intro really
Thunder.
got me pumped.
Thundercats. Oh!
You know
Fuck
what
yeah.
intro really got me pumped? Doug.
Dude, I tried watching Doug again, and I made the mistake of starting with the very first episode.
No, you shouldn't do that.
Don't do that, people. If you're like, man, I love this show when I was a kid, don't watch the first episode.
What about Rocket Power?
Oh yeah.
Dude, wiggity.
You're the show that taught me everything I know.
Dude, stoner show before there were stoner shows.
Yeah, and of course, Ed, Ed and Eddie was the show that taught my generation how to con people out of shit.
Yeah.
Ed and Eddie taught a whole generation that boys can be raped too.
Yeah,
You remember the three sisters constantly chasing them all the fucking time?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Canker sisters.
Right? Like, okay, you know what? It goes both ways, bitch.
Which, as a kid, I never put Canker Sore and Canker Sister in. I didn't know. But now as an adult, I'm like, they called them the Canker Sisters. Of course they did. They were trailer trash fucking girls. Of course they're Canker Sores. And you know what else I learned? Ed calls Double D because Ed, and Eddie. Ed only spells his name with one D. Ed spells his name with two D's, and Eddie only spells his name with one D. So he was Double D. I never understood that until I was an adult. Why
Really?
they call him Double D? Because he was the only Ed that spelled his name with two D's.
I knew he was EDD, but I guess I didn't know that I didn't know Eddie only had one D in his name.
Yeah, that's why they call him Double D. He was
Okay,
the only Ed with two D's.
I'm just very happy that you're an attractive man, because if it took you this long to figure that out,
No, I said
focus
as an
on your
adult.
looks.
I said as an adult, not yesterday.
He turned 30
Like he calls me up at 2 o'clock in the morning last night, like, dude, so they call him Double D. What the fuck, man? Dude, here's one I'm surprised nobody has commented on. The X-Men cartoon from back when we were kids.
Dude,
Oh.
oh my god. It's one of the greatest cartoons of all time. What about this? Biker Mice from
Mars. Yeah.
Oh,
Dude, epic fucking show.
Dude, and that was back when they made cartoons. Not only was the animation different for each fucking cartoon and good, but they actually made good cartoons off of current movies. Like the Ghostbusters cartoon that came out back then was pretty fucking legit.
Yeah, that one wasn't bad. I remember watching that one.
The Godzilla cartoon? Not so much.
It was based off like the 2000s Godzilla.
Yeah.
And I just want to point out that that's not fucking Godzilla, okay?
No, nuh-uh. Somebody's pet lizard they flushed and forgot about.
Thank you.
What about this one? The Road Rovers.
I got blank on that one.
No, it was the dogs. It was basically like
The Dongs?
no, the dogs. They were dogs.
Oh, dogs.
I was gonna say,
you
was
guys
it that
said
Scrappy
were
Channel?
cartoon?
They were like steel suits. They were basically like Avengers, but they were all dogs. Yeah, I
What
know.
about Savage
premise.
Dragon?
What is it?
Savage Dragon. He was like
Like
a
a
green
Street
guy that was a
Fighter?
cop. Yeah. Well, no, it was a cartoon. He was a cop and he was like part dragon or something, had this big green fin. I think it was an off-brand comic they turned into a cartoon.
Oh,
All right, no.
Wait,
You
okay,
want to
hold on,
talk
hold on,
about
hold on.
a badass cartoon?
No, was he? Wait. Was he a cop?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that was made from an Image comic. God damn it. He is featured in Spawn comics. Yeah, he was a cop. He had a fin on top of his head.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, I cannot remember his name.
All right,
Image
straight up.
Comics, though. He was based off of a comic book from Image Comics. He was
Image
featured in
Comics.
Spawn comics.
You want to talk about a badass dragon cartoon, Oli?
Yeah.
One that gripped the imagination and pulled you in and made you wish the next episode started immediatally?
Oh god, I think
Dragon Tales on PBS.
Yeah, that's exactly where you went with it.
Dragon Tales, Dragon Tales.
Hold on.
Everyone ready for Dragon
Hey,
Tales?
let me throw one at you. I don't know if anybody knows this one. Bonkers.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
With a long
Bonkers.
tail.
Oh
He's
yeah,
like a
fuck yeah,
cheetah.
everyone knows Bonkers.
Do you know Bonkers, though?
Yeah, the cop cat.
Yeah. Okay,
There you
everyone
go.
knows
That's what
Bonkers.
it was.
Dude,
Yeah, Bonkers.
did you really just not think we knew Bonkers?
Dude, nobody I know knows Bonkers, bro. That
Dude,
was
I'm
like
bonkers for
that was
Bonkers.
like a cartoon. One of my oldest cartoon memories was Bonkers, and I
Dude, you want to talk about a
that.
cartoon that nobody fucking knows about? I bet neither one of you know. Mask.
Probably the Mask?
Like the
Yeah.
Mask, the
No,
cartoon.
not the Mask. Mask. M-A-S-K. Mask.
Nope.
He advanced to the next round.
These guys drove like vehicles that would change to different vehicles, like a Jeep that would turn into like a boat or shit like that. It was pretty badass. And they all had different like masks that gave them powers. And they fought, their main bad guy was Venom. This was in the G.I. Joe era. Dude, and their toys were the shit. You gotta look them up, man. Mask was a badass cartoon back in the late 80s.
Oh my
I
god.
used to have like all the VHSs.
Dude, what was that? God, I can't remember what it's called. I used to watch it every morning with my brothers. It was like
Debbie Does Dallas.
It was like the underwater Smurfs.
Snorkels.
Sea monkeys?
Was it the Snorkels?
Yes, or Snorks or some shit like that. No, I know. And they had the snorkels on top of their head.
They had like the
Yeah.
snorkels on top of their head. The snorkel. They were basically underwater Smurfs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, we can't talk about Smurfs because I found out they're an allegory for something bad.
What is
Care to
that?
elaborate?
Okay, think about this.
Thinking. Pouring, thinking.
All the Smurfs wear white, except for their leader, who wears red.
They were blue.
They were blue, but what did they wear?
Fair enough.
White.
They wore white
overall.
pointy hats, except for their leader, who wore a red pointy hat. And their enemy was Gargamel, who wore nothing but black, and he was out to devour them.
Demons and angels.
The Smurfs were an allegory for the Ku Klux Klan. Watch the
Right.
show and tell me I'm fucking wrong.
They all did wear pointed hats, bro.
All wear white pointy hats, except for their leader, wears a red one. And their enemy is Gargamel, who wears black, and he's got a black cat, and he's trying to destroy their civilization.
Oh my god, dude.
That's
It's
the
all,
word.
dude. That's puzzle pieces I didn't want to put together, bro.
Right? I can't even look at the
Take it
Smurf
apart.
now without going
Take
to
it
anti-Semitic bastards.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Canceled.
Right? Papa Smurf's a grand wizard.
All right, I got two cartoons for you. First
All right, throw
one,
'em out.
Gummy Bears.
Oh yeah, and they drank the gummy bear potion that made them bounce.
Yeah, bounced everywhere.
Yep.
And then the other one, Johnny Quest.
Of
Oh,
course,
dude, Johnny Quest was the shit.
Yeah,
Haji.
of course, dude.
Sim
Everybody
Sim
knows
son of
Johnny
Bim.
Quest. Johnny Quest. Hi, Johnny Quest.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, a lot of these cartoons probably going to be made today.
Probably not. It was a better time.
It was a simpler time.
A notable one that was actually an off branch of the Animaniacs. Pinky and the Brain.
Pinky in the Brain.
Pinky in the Brain.
Zoinks!
Yeah, one of the most iconic intros, like theme songs.
The
Like most of the
pinky in
90s
the
cartoons.
brain. The
Dude,
pinky in the brain.
One is the genius,
The other is insane.
The laboratory mice. There's
Yep.
Oh, dude. What
That's
are we
where my
gonna
memory
do
tape
today,
goes out.
Pinky? The same thing we do, or what are we gonna do today, Brain? The same thing we do every night, Pinky.
Right.
Try to
Take
the
over the world.
What I always loved was, are you thinking what I'm thinking, Pinky? Yeah, but where are we going to get 5 gallons of cheese and 2 tubes?
Dude, that was such a good
No.
fucking cartoon, dude. What about Two Angry Beavers?
Angry Beavers.
Angry Beavers was good.
Love that
Angry
show.
Beavers was a Nickelodeon cartoon that launched Nickelodeon for me as a kid. Like I was
Oh, I
like,
loved it.
you know,
What was it? Daggett and Norbert. I remember
Yep.
the most distinctive thing I remember is Daggett walks in on Norbert and he's like, what in the name of Davy Crockett's sweat-stained buckskin undershorts is going on here?
Dude, I was a big fan of Rugrats.
Oh yeah, I was a
Before
huge
the
fan of
movie.
Rugrats.
Before the movie.
You know.
After the movie, animation changed. It got weird, but yeah, pre-movie.
Yeah, dude, because
Yeah, I thought Rugrats was good.
I also thought Rugrats was good, and now I try to get my kid to watch it, and the animation is so fucking terrible.
It's
Oh,
rough.
I know.
Oh,
But see, that's
terrible.
kind of what I liked about those cartoons. The animation, yeah, is not held up on most of them. But if you compare it to today's cartoons, the animation is almost the exact same for cartoon to cartoon.
Dude, Rugrats was the same animation as, say, Ed, Ed and Eddie. The lines always moved.
Yeah, it was.
Like the lines were ever moving. And at our age, when we were that young and it came out, that was like totally fine with us. Because we're like, okay, this is just the way they animated it. Nowadays, though, everything is so solid. There's no moving lines in any animation unless you watch, like, I don't know, fucking what is it? Planet Prison or whatever the fuck that
Super Jail?
Super Jail. That's moving lines, but that's for basically adults. So that's
Yeah,
like,
I really don't think Super Jail's going to be on Saturday morning
Yeah.
cartoons.
That's like feeding into our old school brain of cartoons. No cartoon has moving lines anymore. They're all super solid. Like Rugrats, Ed, Ed and Eddie, the lines are just moving, and it fucks up the animation and the new generation's brain, because they've never watched cartoons where there's moving lines like that, where it's ever changing we just kind of just went, oh, okay, this is just the way this cartoon is. It is what it is.
Right.
And
Back
we
when a
just
30-minute
enjoyed it.
cartoon was like a 6-foot deep flip book that they just videotaped and added sound to.
Yeah.
Basically. So here's one for you that I guarantee you neither one of you know. Duckman.
Nope.
Duckman?
Duckman.
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 It was a show, late night cartoon on MTV after Beavis and Butthead.
Yes, I do. He was like a lawyer or something, or no. I remember Duckman. It was on Comedy Central, I think.
Yeah, Duckman started on MTV. It aired right after Beavis and Butthead.
His wife was like a lifting nut or something. She's super ripped.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember Duckman.
You know what my favorite episodes is? He's got a pair of twins that are like Siamese twins, conjoined twins.
I remember, yeah.
And one of them swallows a model of the Titanic.
Is there both their throats?
Yeah. And he calls 911 emergency, and the woman's looking up what to do, and she goes, swallow ice. That'll dislodge the Titanic. And so they swallow ice, and it breaks the Titanic in half in their throat.
Get a little
what
history
about-
in there, too.
What about Adventure Bros, dude?
Dude, Venture Bros is the shit.
Adventure Bros was so fucking good. And the way you described that kind of sounded like Venture Bros.
Yeah.
The chick that the dad was kind of in love with was like a beautiful female, but she sounded like a dude.
Dr. Girlfriend.
Yeah, Dr.
My name is
Girlfriend.
Dr.
And she was with the monarch. Yeah.
Never watched Venture Bros.
What? What?
What?
Dude,
I never got around
dude.
to it.
Ollie,
Dude,
Ollie,
dude, one of the best. No, yeah. Show
Holy.
him. Show him the video.
Yeah,
Holy.
I know it's Patrick Warburton. Yeah.
Patrick fucking Warburton, dude. One of the
Dude.
best.
Dude, he's got a mullet and drives an old Camaro.
And he smokes cigarettes like he's going out of style.
I'm aware of it. I just haven't watched it.
Dude, one of my favorite lines. I have a lot of favorite lines from Venture Brothers, but one of my favorite ones is where it's the very first episode, and Brock kills this alligator. Like they're they're at the UN, like they just landed at the United Nations, and an alligator was in the luggage carrier, and it jumps on him, and he guts this alligator like he's fighting this alligator in the yard of the UN, and he guts it, and one of the UN guards is like, "Sir, you're gonna have to give me that knife," and he's covered in blood. He's like, "Take it from me."
Who the hell carries on an alligator? I mean, honestly.
Oh, dude. Or when one of the boys has that, you know what I'm talking about, Cody. He's
Which
got
one?
that sickness where he's going to explode. Like he got poisoned by something, and it'll make him like explode like a fucking nuclear bomb. They're trying to find an antidote for it. And he was like, "If I have to die, Brock, I want you to be the one to do it." "No, I'm not going to do it." "I want you to be the one. Promise me." "Okay, I promise." "How would you do it?" "Quick jerk of the neck in your sleep. You would never feel a thing." "Wait a minute. You've thought about this."
I don't remember that one.
Dude, I love that. Just like, you've thought about this.
One that's almost adjacent to that, I think, was it Aqua Teen Hunger Force?
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
basically the Happy Meal that talked.
dude. Aqua Teen Hunger Force was the Adult Swim equivalent to me of South Park. It was like the Cartoon Network South Park.
That's the one where like the talking meatballs and the soda
Yeah,
cup and
it's
stuff,
meatball.
right?
Yeah.
Shake.
Well, you got MC Shake, you got Master Shake,
Yep, that's the shake.
Meatball,
Meat
and
wad.
Frylock.
No, it's Meat Wad
Meatwad and Frylock.
and Frylock. Yeah, Frylock is the super intelligent one. Shake is basically Ed. He's always trying to get him into some shit. And then Meat
You
Wad.
remember the
he's
Ham Banana episode?
He's basically retarded, but he's actually super intelligent.
You remember the Ham Banana episode?
The which one?
Ham Banana? They made their own dog, and the dog
No.
turned out to be a rapist and kept raping the neighbor.
No.
I don't remember that.
Carl?
Oh my god!
Carl?
Dude, you gotta watch that one, man. Just Google Aqua Teen Hunger Force Ham Banana. Like, it's a dog in the shape of Shake's hand. Like, they genetically made a dog. And all they can hear is the dog barking and stuff, but their neighbor, I can't remember the neighbor's
Carl.
name.
His name's
Carl, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it actually psychic linked with him. And so it can talk to him. And he's like, "Oh yeah, it's a good looking dog." He's like, "Yeah, I'm just a dog. All I know is ball and set and rape." Wait, what? Why do you say that?
Oh my god.
I think it was the
It's so
opening,
fucking terrible.
I think I remember is the opening scene from the movie where they're playing like that Confederate versus North game.
Yeah.
Jake's like, respect the musket skills, son. The South shall rise again.
Dude, what about
You're
the
checking your
Squid Billies?
friend.
What about the
Friend's
Squid
dead.
Billies, dude?
Oh my god, Squid Billies.
Dude, the Squid Billies was one of the greatest cartoons ever.
Dude, the Squid Billies Christmas episode is still the best Christmas episode I've ever seen of a cartoon. Where they capture Santa Claus and torture him because he wants the still
Was
beating
that
heart
the
of
one where
Jeff
Grandma
Gordon.
was trying to have sex with him? She's like,
Yes.
"Come on, get some of this. Come on, get some." Put her water.
Dude, I love it when he's making out with the pumpkin on the guy's porch. You remember that? And the guy opens the door. He's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Sir, can I have permission to date you, pumpkin?" "Get off my porch." He's like, "Get out your house." And he sets his house on fire.
Dude, the Squid Billies was genius. Oh, I don't know who the fuck made that show, but it was genius, dude. God damn it, this poor generation, they missed out on everything, dude. There's
Oh,
no
Squid
such
Billies
thing
is
as
so
Adult Swim anymore. Oh,
Dude, I actually watched the Christmas episode with this girl I was messing with back in the day.
that's
And
how old it was.
I was like, "So what'd you think?" And she goes, And actually, I found it quite traumatic the way they did Santa like that because my dad is a mall Santa.
Oh
So,
my God. Was she woke? What the fuck is her problem?
no, she can't look at Santa without thinking about her dad because her dad's a mall Santa. That's like one of his jobs. Every Christmas, he goes to the mall and has kids sit on his lap. And it's not
Dude.
weird because he wears a suit.
Dude, Sterling.
And a beard.
That's still a little weird.
I call Sterling every year to play Santa for my kids.
Because Sterling's a fucking thespian.
He's a fucking thespian, dude. He's a great Santa. He totally does it.
Makes sense. Actually,
By the way, Lagunitas, our sponsor for tonight. They're not, but please sponsor us. I want free beer.
Right? Actually, today was Free Beer Friday at Will Fisher, so I got a free case.
Fuck, of what?
Budweiser.
Oh, there you go.
King of
What did you
Beers.
get for free today, Oli?
What did I get free today?
Yeah.
Got yelled at.
Oh, man, by who?
Oh, just pissy customers that don't want to pay money for shit that they got.
You can just say your wife. That's cool.
Yeah, no one's going to judge you. We all get yelled at by our wives.
Nah, she doesn't yell at me.
Ah, boys.
Is it doing it again?
It
10
is.
minutes and counting.
We got 10 minutes and counting, boys. We all know how this ends.
Right?
In tears.
Well, thank you guys. It's been a great episode.
One more throw in. Courage the Cowardly Cow Dog.
Well, there's no cow dog, but Courage the Cowardly Dog. Great.
Or, yeah.
Yes. Great fucking cartoon.
Fucking Oli, goddamn Broda.
Don't go anywhere, Oli.
Okay.
I'm going to get back with you in a second. You stay sitting in that seat.
Oh,
God damn it.
okay, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't end this conversation just because we're done with the fucking podcast. We're going to sit here
Right.
and talk for a minute.
We're going to get naked and weird.
Hey, I'm going to tell you what, boy. We got to come down there, boy. We're going to whip your ass. You hear me? We're going to come
Well,
down
I
there.
can do that.
Yeah.
I'm still sitting.
How big boy are you? How big boy are you?
Hey, how big boy are you, boy? We can come down there, boy. I tell you what, I got 2 boys down here, boy. We can come down there and whip your ass. That's what a guy from Missouri told me once.
Is it the
Yeah.
one I'm with?
Dude, there is a line in Missouri, and I do
There
not.
fucking is.
I swear to God, dude. We were me, Marco, and L, a white guy, a Mexican, and a black dude, are sitting at a diner eating breakfast. This fucking fat ass white dude comes around. He goes, "Hey man, y'all do construction?" We're like, "Yeah." He just sits down at our table. We're like, "Well, hello. Like, how are you?" He's like, "Yeah, man, goddamn boy." He's like, "I do got a construction man here, man." Like, dude, deep accent, hard. And we're like, "Where are you from?" He's like, "I'm from Missouri." We're like, "Oh, you're from Missouri? Oh, where?" Like, where the fuck are you from? And he was born, raised Missouri, is what he said. Born, raised Missouri. You know, I got 2
Yeah.
boys. He said he was battling with some company over something. I don't know. He was talking a lot of German gibberish. Okay, I didn't
Did
understand.
his lips touch when he talked?
Did he what?
I said, did his lips touch when he talked, or did they just stay apart the whole time?
I wasn't paying attention. I was just more. I loved the guy. As soon as he sat down and started talking to us, I was in. I was hooked. I was like, for one, this guy's got balls. He just came over, sat down, didn't fucking ask if he could. He just sat down. He just was like, a Mexican, a white guy, and a black dude. This is my kind of table. What's up, fools? Like, he just sat down, dude. Like, he was in our conversation without us inviting him. I was like, you're my kind of guy, dude. I like you immediately.
He's
Dude,
walking into a joke. He's waiting for the punchline.
Dude, and the way he was talking, I mean, he just took the conversation, like, completely over. He just started telling us about his troubles and his trials. And he was like, I got 2 boys. They in the military. They Marines. I was calling this company. I told them what. I said, boy, I got 2 boys, boy. We come down there. We whip your ass. He said it just like that. Boy, I told him, I said, boy, I got 2 boys down there. We come down there. We whip your ass. That's how we do it in Missouri. We come down there, boy. I tell him, I say, I don't give a fuck. We come down there. We whip your ass. I said, I don't know where the fuck the line is in Missouri for the southern accent like that, but I like it. I like it a lot.
It's actually kind of a diagonal line.
Dude, because the way he was talking, he was like right out of Kansas City. And I was like, where? I've never heard anybody talk like that deep Southern in Missouri. But he was like born and raised in Missouri. I'm born and raised in Missouri, boy. I got two goddamn sons, boy. They even fucking Marine, boy. I told them boys, we come down. I got two boys. We come down there. We whip your ass. Oh, shit, dude.
That sounds borderline like Louisiana. That's like some cool.
Well, the way that I say it, of course, I got my Southern accent is, of course, not his Southern accent, but the way that he said, we come down there, we whip your ass, that's 100% exactly how he said it. Because he said it multiple times, and I am a mimic. So I listened multiple times. That way I can mimic it later.
So you start getting down to Stone County, Taney County, especially around the Boot Hill, the accent's thick.
You know what's funny? You know what's
I
funny,
have a little bit of one, but not bad.
I called my brother. Or no, actually, my brother called me the other day because he was listening to our podcast. Please subscribe and listen. It's a great podcast. Even my gay brother listens. Love you, gay brother. Aaron, love you. Gays, LGBT community listens to our podcast. What's up? Listen, we're all around, baby. We all around. We don't discriminate. We don't hate. But he was listening to our podcast, and the way he was talking to me, Troy, sounded like you blackout drunk.
Oh, Dan, that's when my accent comes back hard.
In Wyoming.
I was gonna say, where is he at? Is he still here?
No, he's in Missouri.
No, Aaron's in Missouri now.
Aaron moved. Aaron, wait. No, let me say it the way Aaron says it. I moved to Missouri about 2 months ago. You know, I got, I'm looking for some lion. Dude, Aaron.
Dude, what cracks me up is Michelle's picked up a bit of the accent.
Dude, Aaron is my brother 100%. And I talk shit about his accent only because I'm the exact same way he is. If I hear accents, I pick it up, dude. If you're my boy, you know this.
Yeah.
I pick up an accent. Now,
like
I'm not going to, I might not nail it, but I'm going to attempt to nail it. When my brother moved to Australia, I was like, he would call me and I'd be like, why don't you have an Australian accent? My oldest brother. And he's like, he'd say cunt a lot, but I'm like, dude, you've been there a year. I would be full-blown Australian by now. I'd be like, oh, crikey, mate. Fucking cunt-ass bitch over here. Fucking right, mate. Like, dude, I would go full in, dude. Like, I'm
flat out like a lizard drinking.
I'm the type of guy to go full into an accent. And Aaron, he called me the other day, dude. Bro, he sounded like you drunk in Wyoming. He's like, right, yeah, fucking, yeah. He was like full Southern. I was like, dude.
That's
like,
a little Australian still.
I know, right? I'm sorry. It's two drunk bros, bro. You can't really. Hey, man. One time I held up a Guinness and did a Russian accent.
Dude, I know. Dude, it was like, to our Moscow brothers. I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Dude, when I get into an accent when I'm drunk, it's hard for me to flip-flop.
We were talking about Hunt for Red October, I think.
yeah, that's what it was. We're talking about a Scottish accent, and I went Russian.
He picks up the bottle, and he's like, oh, Russian brother. What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm Yuri McSlainoff. I'm from
Hey, you know how you pronounce Troy's last name, right?
Oh,
Rutledge.
Rutledge. You've seen this.
Rutledge.
Fucking.
You got rated R.
Listen,
Rutledge.
that right there tells our fans that Broda is a fan of the fucking Two Drunk Bros. Okay? He knows that Rutledge is his real name. Okay? He came from the fucking motherland of Scotland.
Rutledge.
Rutledge.
The fucking Rutledge. Just like I'm a McCullough. Okay? I'm a McCullough.
It's such a shame that with a name like Rutledge, he would change it to Sutherland. I still can't.
I know, dude. You're telling me. Why would he even change his first name to Kiefer? What a weird name.
Because Kiefer is a keeper. That's why.
Well,
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you that. Kiefer.
Well, actually, Kiefer was my porn name, but it wasn't originally Kiefer. It was Queefer, but they changed it in editing.
Queefer Sutherland. How do you spell it?
It's because a lot of it's the woke culture. A lot of the females felt a little too aggressed by it.
You come from a land of hot, moist winds.
Right?
They call me Cleaver Sutherland.
Because I make your Sutherland's queefer.
Christ. You guys are too fucking much. Hey, we've had a great time on Two Drunk Bros. This has been a good episode. Please give it up for my boy, motherfucking Broda, Oli the Broda.
Glad to be here.
Rutledge and myself. Hey, we'll catch you guys on the next episode. Please watch and subscribe. Check out
And
Troy's
who knows
TikTok.
what we'll talk about?
Check out Troy's TikTok. It's fucking amazing on our YouTube channel. Two Drunk
A
Bros.
lot of good bathroom stuff in there.
Guys,
A lot of good bathroom stuff.
have a good fucking night.